I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello people and hello universe, it's me again mga bes. Shout out sa inyo mga Marcos loyalists and supporters. Hello sa mga Pilipino sa buong daigdig. But anyway mga kababayan, meron tayong good news. Itong press briefing ni Secretary Roque ng DTI para ito guys sa mga naluging mga negosyante, dulot itong bahang ng si Christine. Kahit saan man lugar kayo mga kababayan, pwede kayo mag-apply. Kaya pag napanood ito ng mga negosyante out there, sana panoorin nyo ito. Kung namumblema kayo dahil nalugi kayo, wala kayong puhunan, sabi ni Secretary Christine ng DTI, magsadya lamang po kayo sa negosyo center diyan po sa DTI. Pumunta po kayo sa website, i-inquire nyo po doon paano pag-apply. Yan po ang kanilang mai-offer sa inyo. Ika nga, through DTI, of course, instruct ng ating mahal na Pangulo, yan po ang kanyang pamamaraan, para makatulong. Mahalaga po yan kasi hindi po natin pwedeng masisi ang kahit sino man sa nangyayari po sa atin. Even sa Amerika, mga kababayan, or saan man bandang Europe, binabaha sila, ngunit hindi po sila naninisi sa nakaupo sa kanilang palasyo. Hindi tulad po sa atin dito, konting nangyayari, isisisi kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Kaya ang buhay natin, ganito lang talaga. Siraan, bangayan, siyempre, kaming mga pro-Marcos naman, mga Marcos loyalists, hindi naman po kami papayag na ganyan-ganyan ninyo naman ang mahal na Pangulo. Wala naman po siya ginawang masama sa inyo. Nagtatrabaho lang naman siya. Hindi naman po kayo inaway. Kami lang is nagre-react lang po kami. Bibigyan din namin ng reaksyon at itutuwid din naman namin kung ano po ang tama at mali. Ganun lang po yun. Hindi po kami nag-spread dito ng fake news. Alam niyo po yan, no? Unless lang kung talagang nasa sa inyo yun, ididiin nyo sa sarili nyo na fake news, mag-research kayo. Kasi pag nag-research kayo, siguro mapapahiya kayo, 'di ba? Dahil tama yung sinasabi namin. So karapatan namin din, mga kababayan, na suportahan ang gobyerno. Sino ba naman ang nagtutulungan, 'di ba? Kundi tayo lahat. Kaso lang sa mga sakuna, yung iba nang aaway, naninira, 'di ba? So dahil dito mga kababayan, magandang balita ito, no? Para sa mga negosyante out there. Hindi lang po yan. Siyempre ang DTI, panoorin nyo to para kumpleto detalyado kung ano maaring maitulong nila, no? So see you again guys on my next upload video. Bye and babus. God bless Philippines. Sabi ko sa inyo, ang Pangulo laging may solusyon yan. Eto na.
Tanghali Malacanang Press Corps at welcome sa ating press briefing ngayong araw, October 25. Pinangunahan ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ang situation briefing kasama ang iba't ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan para pag-usapan ang mga aksyon ng pamahalaan para tugunan ang pangangailangan ng mga nasalanta ng Bagyong Christine. Para sa mga detalye tungkol sa pagbabantay ng presyo ng bilihin ngayong may kalamidad, kasama natin ngayon si Department of Trade and Industry Acting Secretary Maria Cristina Roque. Good afternoon, Secretary Roque.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Thank you for having me here. In behalf of the Department of Trade and Industry, we'd like to acknowledge that there's marami tayong nasalanta sa bagyo ngayon and we're really on top of the situation. Ang unang-una is there is a 60-day price freeze on all the basic commodities that we have listed in our memo, no? And aside from this is also strictly monitored, meaning i-check namin ito aggressively, meaning on a day-to-day basis nagbibigay sila ng update sa amin sa mga supermarkets, grocery, convenience stores, and other areas or other stores na nagbebenta ng mga basic necessities na ito. So this must be strictly followed. So there's a 60-day price increase for the basic necessities that are covered by the areas na kasama sa nasalanta ng bagyo. So and rest assured that the DTI is really on top of this situation. Another thing is that we are also aggressively coordinating with the supermarkets, convenience stores, small and big groceries, markets, to make sure that there's a constant supply of food and constant supply of basic necessities that are needed by the people that yung nandun sa mga probinsya or mga towns na nasalanta ng bagyo. So we are on top of this. Another thing also na, that we would like to strictly enforce is also yung mga tao or mga negosyante that are taking advantage of this situation. Kasi syempre, pag may bagyo, alam ng mga negosyante, yung mga ibang negosyante, na pwede silang let's say, take advantage ng situation. So, the Department of Trade and Industry is on top of this also. So, we are aggressively price monitoring. We are also aggressively checking na lahat ng mga presyo ay tamang presyo para sa mga consumers natin, especially those na nasalanta badly by the bagyo. Another thing that I would like to say, is also after this, pag may bagyong ganito, may mga negosyo na natatamaan. Definitely, a lot of businesses are destroyed, a lot of businesses are affected. So what will we do after? Sometimes we always think of what happens during the situation, but after is also a very important situation that we must look at, which is how do the negocios be able to move on. So merong si SB Corp is an attached agency under the DTI. A small business corporation ay isang bangko na nasa ilalim ng DTI. We have now 2 billion fund for the enterprise rehabilitation financing. So ang gagawin lang nila, they can email SB Corporation through their email address, sbcorp.gov.ph, and pwede na kayong mag-avail doon. And you'll also know kung paano ang mga mechanics dito. So we have allotted 2 billion pesos for this rehabilitation ng enterprises. So ang mechanics nito, for the first year, 0% interest for the first year. For the second year, 1% per month, and kahit walang principal payment, basta nasalanta ng bagyo, they can avail of this fund. So, sa mga yung mga negosyo na naapektuhan o mga negosyante na nag-aalala, please avail of this fund. Punta lang kayo sa sbcorp.gov.ph para maka-register. And another thing, you can also email the consumer care at dti.gov.ph, so you can report also doon yung mga hindi sumusunod sa price freeze na sinet, at saka kung may mga anomalies or may mga updates na gusto nyong ipadala sa DTI, you may also email to this consumer care at dti.gov.ph. Another thing, you may also send to my office directly, report to sec at dti.gov.ph, so that pwede namin kayo ma-assist as best as we can. The DTI is here to be able to assist lahat ng nasalanta, because we really assist kahit hindi nasalanta. But for now, ang talagang nakafocus kami for this is really nasalanta ng bagyo. So again, there is a 60-day price freeze on all the basic commodities, and this will be strictly enforced, and meron talagang kaming taga-check. Aside from that, we are also checking yung mga nagte-take advantage sa situation. So aggressive kami nagche-check dito, yung mga nagpo-profiteer, hindi pwede ito. And of course, the last is also how to move forward, which is through the funding of SB Corp, which is the Enterprise Rehabilitation Program, which we have allotted 2 billion pesos for this. So let's take advantage of this para at least makausad tayo. Kasi we cannot only look at also yung mga, of course, this situation is not a good situation, but we can always move forward and achieve better heights if we just take advantage of the programs and mga yung possibilities na binibigay sa atin ng ating gobyerno under President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos and ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you very much, Sec Roque. We are now opening the floors for questions. Chona Yu from in People's Journal.
Ma'am, what's the maximum amount ang pwedeng i-avail ng isang apektadong negosyante?
Yes, they can avail up to 300,000 pesos per person.
And how about, ma'am, yung mga requirements? Anong mga kailangan nilang requirements, qualifications, para makapag-avail nitong...
Yes, actually, ang mga requirements dito, now that SB Corp we're really aggressively loaning out money, whether nasalanta or hindi nasalanta, especially to the small and medium enterprises, we make the requirements not difficult. Actually, wala na itong mga collateral. You just have to prove that you have a business that's ongoing. And for this time, you're part of the region or you're part of the town na nasalanta ng bagyo.
Thank you. Pia Gutierrez, ABS-CBN.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, so far, how many areas have been declared under state of calamity? So therefore, they are mandated to implement the price freeze.
I didn't. Can you repeat, please?
How many areas for under state of calamity?
I didn't get the exact areas yet because they keep on nadadagdagan, no. But I can give it. Wait, I'll have it checked now, and then we can give it out. But the areas na may state of calamity, kasama to sa funding ng SB Corp, kasama rin sa 60-day price freeze, and kasama din siya sa aggressive monitoring of prices.
Just to clarify, ma'am, yung declaration of state of calamity is a prerequisite for the 60-day price freeze, tama po ba?
Yes.
But can the government actually impose on its own, lalo na kung malawakan po yung damage dun sa area, like for example for Bicol, can the DTI impose on its own a state price freeze kahit po hindi pa nag-declare ng state of calamity?
Yes, as long as apektado sila or they're also part of the region that's affected, we will also put a 60-day price freeze.
So to clarify, ayusin ko lang po yung question ko. So how many areas ini-implement po sa ngayon yung price freeze?
I'll check it lang and then I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Ivan Mayrina, GMA7.
Ma'am, nabanggit niyo po you are aggressively coordinating with supermarkets,
Yes,
convenience stores to ensure that they have ample supplies and
Yes.
sila maubusan at may mabili yung
Yes.
mga tao. How are we getting around the issue of lack of access or problematic access to certain areas? Nabanggit po kanina sa situation briefing, maraming hindi marating eh.
Yes, correct. Actually, DTI is working with the different agencies or other departments of the government to be able to get the goods around. But we've also spoken to the large establishments, let's say SM, Robinsons, the bigger ones. They're able to get the goods out there. So
And
far,
how is the
okay naman.
situation on the
Yes.
ground? Wala pong shortages tayo nakukuha ng reports as of now.
We can't say na walang shortages, but we're aggressively putting the food and everything out, especially when the basic necessities, yun ang talagang kailangan natin mailabas sa mga tao, especially in these areas.
Yung fuel prices, ma'am, is it also part of the items na minomonitor ninyo ang presyo?
No, it's not part of our items.
Mataas
you.
kasi baha kaya hindi
Thank you.
naaabot.
Maricel
Hindi
Halili,
makapasok yung mga sasakyan.
TV5.
Yun ang masama eh. Pakawawa sila.
Another thing pala, they can go to the negosyo centers in case they have some inquiries or they have some updates. Please go to the negosyo centers of the DTI and you can inquire there on the different, let's say sa SB Corp, the different loan or the different, where to get the products, no? Where to get the basic necessities. Yes.
Secretary, magandang hapon po.
Magandang
You mentioned
hapon.
earlier about profiteering. As early as now, gaano na po kadami yung namomonitor natin na possible na nag-profiteering following the severe tropical storm Christine? Gaano po siya katalamak?
Actually, I don't have the figures, but I'll check it with the Fair Trade Group in our office because actually they're so busy just monitoring all of this now, no. Then I'll publish it.
Just a reminder lang po dun sa mga negosyante, ano yung penalty kapag nahuli ng profiteering?
There are different penalties for this. It depends on the gravity ang penalty. But again, we will give you the information on this.
I understand, ma'am, yung tungkol sa looting. There are reports na may mga nangyayaring looting
Yes.
sa Bicol. I understand nandun naman yung mga security forces. Pero on the part of DTI, ano po yung ginagawa natin dito?
For DTI, we're really more on making sure that the prices are, there's a price freeze, making sure that the basic necessities are there, making sure that the people have enough food. Yun ang scope ng DTI. Maybe in other agencies, we can ask them those questions also.
Salamat po.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any more question? Maricar Sargan, Brigada.
Ma'am, good afternoon. Follow up lang po
Good afternoon.
regarding dun sa assistance sa mga business. Hanggang kailan po sila pwedeng mag-apply? And then kung meron po bang qualification na para lang sa MSME or pwede kasama po yung ibang malalaking mga negosyo? Thank you po.
Actually, is really for the MSMEs, but of course everybody can apply. And then if they have the complete requirements and they also pass, then they'll be able to take a loan. Basta the maximum loan is 300,000 pesos. Yeah. Ang average na nakukuha ngayon nila, kasi yung iba nag-avail na, ang average na kukuha nila is 150,000. So, just by that number, you'll know it's MSMEs that are really greatly affected by this storm.
Yung, ma'am, hanggang kailan po sila pwedeng mag-apply?
This one, I'll check also. But for now, it's really an ongoing thing.
Okay po.
Any more questions from the media? Last question, Shona Yu.
Ma'am, would you know kung ilang MSME ang affected po at pwedeng makapag-avail? Do you have
I don't
kahit
have
ballpark
that.
figure?
I don't have that number now, but I'll get back to you. We'll publish it as soon as possible. We're just actually getting the numbers also.
Thank you, ma'am.
Secretary Roque, do you have any few words before we end?
Thank you for this press conference. Thank you for having me. And the Department of Trade and Industry remains committed in assuring the customers that the basic needs will be available and the prices will be monitored as strictly as possible, or as strict as we can, and we will really go after those that are profiteering from this calamity. So again, we really will do everything we can to be able to make the businesses, especially the MSMEs, bounce back from this. So you may always come to us in the Department of Trade and Industry through the different, you can email us, you can call us, or you can go to the different negosyo centers to avail of the different programs that's given by the Department of Trade and Industry, whether there's a calamity or not. But now for this calamity, we are aggressively pursuing the three that I mentioned a while ago. Thank you.
Thank you very